So, problem 3.1. Consider the toroid shown in figure 3.5 with inside and outside radii at 6 and 7 cm respectively. Assume that 250 torrents are wound around the toroid of soft steel casting to produce a total flux of 8.5609 times 10 raised to negative 5 Weber in the core. If the magnetic field intensity in the core is 1000 ampere turns per meter, determine the following. So we'll find the length, the average flux path in the toroid, and the cross-sectional area perpendicular to the flux, the core density in the core, the flux density in the core, and C, the required AMMF, and D, the amount of current that flows in torrents in the toroid. So this is figure 3.5b. We have toroidal coil. So we have the length of the flux, the number of turns, and the circular section. So now let's solve it. So now we have the given. The given is we have the number of turns, 250, and the R1 or the radius 1, the 6 centimeter, will convert it into meter, which is 0.06 meter. The R2 or the radius 2, we have 7 centimeter, or we'll convert it into meter, which is 0.07. And the flux is, it is given that 8.56 0.9 times 10 raised to negative 5 Weber. And we have the magnetic intensity in the core, which is 1000 ampere turns per meter. So solving the A, we'll find the length of the average flux path in the toroid and the cross-sectional area perpendicular to the flux. So the working formula to finding the length of the average length, so we have R1 plus R2 all over 2, which is inputting the given. So we will have a average radius of 0.065 meter. So calculating the length, the working formula is 2 pi r. So we have a length of 0.4084 meter. So the cross-sectional area, so the working formula to find the cross-sectional area is pi quantity d all over 2 squared. So to get the distance, we will subtract the R2 minus R1 all over 2. So plug in, we have pi over 4, 0.07 minus 0.06 raised to 2. So calculating, we will get an area of 7.85 times 10 raised to 5 meters squared. In finding the flux density in the core, we have the working formula of P, which is the flux density is equal to the total flux all over the area. So it is given that the flux density is equal to 8.5609 times 10 raised to 5 Weber. So you will plug in the area, which is calculated from A. So we have 7.853 times 10 raised to negative 5 meters squared. So plug in, we will have a result of 1.09 Weber per meter squared, or the Weber per meter squared is equal to Tesla. So we have 1.09 Tesla. So letter C, we are required to find the MMF. So the working formula for MF is just you will multiply the magnetic intensity in the core, which is we have 1000 ampere turn per meter, and we have the length, which is calculating from A, which is 0.4084 meter. So simplifying, we will get a flux at the required EMF of 408.4 ampere per ampere times turns. So D, we have the amount of current that must flow in turns of the toroid. So we'll get the amount of current that flows in the toroid. So in finding the amount of current, we will use this working formula where the MMF is equal to N times I. So we will equate the equation to find the current. So we have the F, or the MMF, the required MMF, all over the number of turns. So as calculated from letter C, we have a value of MMF, which is 408.4 ampere turns all over 250. So simplifying, we have a 1.6336 ampere that flows in